Hello, my 4B friends. Happy Asynchronous Day or Asynchronous Wednesday. This is our last Asynchronous Wednesday activity. Isn't that insane? Man, we'll be doing some more stuff on Wednesdays, of course, but this is our last time where we're going to have that little bit of an extra, you get to do the work on your own, whereas we're doing it all together. So yeah, enjoy your time. Today, I want you to do a little bit of Women's History Month work. So as you know, we've been reading about brave Clara Barton and how she risked her life to teach, feed, clothe, and heal many sick people or hurt people during the war, the Civil War that happened in our country hundreds of years ago. Now, without her, we wouldn't have things like the Red Cross today. There's a lot of ways that women during Women's History Month can be celebrated for all the hard work that they did to both fight for their own rights and take care of others. Today, I want you to jump onto Pebble Go and find a woman just like you did in Black History Month. You're going to find a woman that you would like to write down what you learned about. So let me show you exactly where to look. If you look in today's class, you'll see that we have a Pebble Go link here, and I have a little video here. I chose the new vice president. So we had a new president come and get elected back in November, and he just started his term in January. But he has a vice president named Kamala Harris, who's actually the first female vice president. We've never had a girl president or a girl vice president, but she's the first one. So if you click on this, it'll actually be a read aloud all about Kamala Harris, and you can learn about her. So you see it actually has the book here. So that's who I chose to learn about, because I already learned about Michelle Obama, who was the first African-American first lady. Now I'm learning about the first vice president who was a woman. She's also African-American too, which is interesting to have so many firsts, right? But you can click on the Pebble Go link here. And once you sign in, remember it's Parkway is the username and school, SCHOOL, school is the password. When you log in, you're going to go to biographies because that's where we learn about people. Now we have a bunch of different areas that you can go into. If you go all the way to the bottom though, it will group a lot of famous women together rather than having you have to pick and choose based off of these other groups. You can find women here. I see there's a lot of different groups for women. There's artists, athletes, civil rights leaders, entertainers or magicians and writers, environmentalists, people who care about the world, artists, explorers, first ladies, biographies, inventors and business leaders, nation builders, so like people like queens and whatnot, politicians, entertainers, and helpers. Are you hearing this? I wish I wouldn't read everything. Royalty and nobility, so again, like queens and princesses, scientists, Supreme Court justices, and teachers and helpers. So if I wanted to go into politicians, that's where I could find Kamala Harris. So once you find a person that you want to learn about, remember, the nice thing is that it tells you about them, what they were like as a child, how they maybe what, oh my goodness, can you hear this? How maybe they worked or what their job was. And now look, Kamala Harris has a vice president part. Vice president. And it'll explain to you how she became vice president and when. Introduction. So I like this because it has pictures of them and it reads it to you. When you're done, I want you to take out your writer's notebook and write some of your facts that you learned about your person. So I would turn to a new page and I could write all that I learned about Kamala Harris. Now, be careful. I'm not clicking back and forth and writing Kamala Harris as Vice President of the United States. Before she was elected, she served as a U.S. Senator from California. Kamala is known for speaking her mind and asking hard questions. None of that is what I wrote. It's all important, yes, but once I hear it, I write down what I remembered as being the most important. I absolutely think it's important to say that Kamala Harris was the first female vice president. So even though it doesn't say that exactly, that's what I would write. So Kamala Harris was, I should say is, because she's still the vice president, is the first female and African American, she's also Asian, wow, and Asian, it's mostly been people of light skin color in the past, white people. First lady. No, excuse me, not first lady. I was thinking of Michelle Obama. See, this is why you have to double check your work. Vice President. Now, that's only one thing that I've learned about Kamala Harris. I would keep going throughout Pebble Go, and I can learn about how she was like as a student or what her job was before vice president, and I can write it down here. Do your best to write what you liked and not just what you learned, exactly what you liked learning. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoy learning about both Kamala Harris, our new vice president, our first female vice president, but also some other women. Let me know who you end up writing about. Make sure you send a picture and make sure that you do your best to write your words and not just Pebble Go's words. All right, I will see you tomorrow, my friends, unless it is parent-teacher day, then I will see you next week. Oh my gosh, that's crazy to say. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.